We're rolling.
Is this turned on?
Yep.
Record and play?
Yep.
So it's not going.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was about to beat you down.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of Fresh Pots and Dad Pops.
I didn't like that.
You said you did or didn't?
It threw my whole chi off, man.
Yeah, I don't quite know.
Fucking ruining my vibe.
We might have to
man.
shut her down now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fucking
I quit.
Fucked it up, man.
That might be the end of the podcast.
The whole thing's done now.
Way to go.
Well, this, in theory, is episode 2, so
Hopefully.
welcome back.
Yeah.
Anyone who stuck around,
Say
congratulations.
hi in the comments below.
In the comments.
Sorry, Jake.
So we're on our way to Columbia, Missouri. Not,
Not Columbia.
or
Actual
or
Columbia.
British Columbia.
Yeah.
Either one of them.
Or Columbus,
Or Columbus.
Ohio.
So,
It's not the same.
Not that
Columbia, Missouri, to
Totally
the
different place.
East Side Tavern. It's gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to it. Con Man Economy.
It's
Gonna
the
kill
first
it.
episode in the van, so hopefully it sounds all right.
We'll
Well, I mean,
see.
Once again, we'll go back to talking about how this isn't the first episode in the van. We did 2 episodes in the van. Just sounds terrible.
Yeah,
Well, it's the first that
we're
you
probably
can
not going
see.
to do anything with
But we
those.
did it with the iPhone microphone.
Right. It's and this isn't the first that you can see, for sure. Comments below. Smash that like and subscribe.
Smash that motherfucking like.
Right? Like, subscribe.
Yeah, this isn't compelling at all. It's basically a commercial at this point.
Yeah, it's okay. Holy shit. So what should we talk about today, fellas? Let's talk about yesterday. Let's start with that.
Yeah, so I saw in the debates that they're really for and against things and each other.
They're really for and against things and each other.
Yeah, they're very passionate about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of
Even if
back
they
and
agree
forth.
on
It
it.
turns out everyone's either for or against something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild times we
And if
live
they
in
do
right
agree, the other person's wrong.
I want to be the candidate that's just like, you know what, dude? I don't fucking know. No one fucking knows. It's not easy, man.
Jacob for 2020. I don't know.
now. Carlson 2020. I'm in. I'm voting now.
Yeah, I probably won't do anything,
Joe would
but
be,
let's
Joe
have
would be
fun.
my loose cannon VP, like
Oh,
almost
yeah.
like a Biden or something.
Oh my God.
Joe would be such
the
a
one that says
he'd
the wrong
be
things
such a
and-
wild card.
Yeah.
Wild card. Wild card.
I'm ready to take this on. I'm honored.
What would your platforms be, Joe?
That's a good question. You got to ask the president.
Great
do you
vice
just-
president answer.
do you You're fucking ready, bud.
I told you. I told you.
That was pretty good.
I was born for this.
Born
What would the
in
president say? I don't really know. There's so many ways to look at that situation or that issue, and I don't think there's any easy answer. So we'll figure it out, or we won't. I don't know. Fuck.
We'll just have
Hard,
to take
man.
it up with my board and the people around me who support me, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like the platform. I approve.
See,
Wouldn't
I'm
it
going to be
I probably
running by
would vote for that
myself.
dude too. He's just like,
Like,
I'm
dude,
going to run by myself.
is-
I'm my
everything's
own
fucked. We're gonna
president and
try.
my own vice
he's as
president.
truthful as it can be. I appreciate
Jacob
that.
Carlson is a liar. He has a plan the whole time, and he's not going to tell you. And let me
Turns out
tell
he
you
does
once,
stand for
his plan
something.
is great. But don't vote for him.
Don't vote
because
for him. His plan is economically
might have-
stabilizing.
Okay,
some
so
different viewpoints than you.
so Pat's your vice president then?
No, I'm my own.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Waldy is
Waldy
his
Waldy,
vice president.
2020.
His own-
Pat's gonna be the only one smart enough not to run.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run.
You could be independent.
I'm so independent it hurts.
Bloomberg this shit.
No, rude.
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 The fun part about the dynamic like this is whoever's sitting back here doesn't necessarily get heard by what they say up there.
Yeah. It is pretty interesting. Waldy and
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a little sidebar while you guys were talking a few seconds ago.
Really?
What was
Yeah.
your sidebar?
You have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
Watch the podcast.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe. But I'm really funny.
I bet.
Well, you know, when you're fucked, you're fucked.
When you're fucked, you're fucked.
I feel like that's a song.
When you're right,
That's
you're
a what?
right.
That's a song. When you're fucked, you're fucked.
I'm sure it is already even.
Should I look it up? I mean,
Nah.
No,
Nah.
I'm gonna.
Alright.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Is this a paper holder?
Yeah.
It's clipboard. What should we put there?
If we were cleaner, we could put the day sheet there.
Yeah, we're not that clean.
Not that clean.
I'm only finding just "You're Fucked." I found a song called "You're Fucked" by Ylvis.
Ylvis?
Nope. It's I think that's Stories from Norway.
It's called You're Fucked, and it's on the album Stories from Norway.
I don't. It's a YouTube. Yeah. Yep.
I'm so interested now. You, like, turned me on a dime.
Let's look. Pull this bad boy up.
Oh no, we can't pay the royalties. Only do like 5 seconds.
I don't know if it's music. I don't know what this is. The most fucked man in the world.
The most fucked.
This is very well shot. I don't know what is happening. Men walking to a curtain, flapping the curtain, sitting in the dark, and is a guy on TV looking at the guy in reality, all doing the same stuff, man. It's like they're hanging out together.
VR, dude.
What is happening? Okay. I
The
don't know.
most fucked man in the world.
Yeah.
Who do you think the most fucked man in the world is?
Huh.
Like, legit.
I
In
mean,
what- in
probably
what
someone that
sense
no
of
one
fucked?
knows about, you know?
Like, maybe, like,
Some-
the highest volume of fuckery?
Don't
No,
fuck with
I'm
But
talking,
he's talking
about,
about-
like, people who fuck the most.
Oh, like
Who-
having
who is,
sex?
Yeah, who has, like,
Currently?
who
The
has
80s.
laid...
That's not what I was talking about at all.
Like, who is the Wilt Chamberlain of now?
Yeah, like-
So it would. I mean, I would say this probably doesn't count porn stars because that's not really fair.
No, it counts.
It counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about the person who is, like, desired the most, and so they have slept
Well,
with the
but
most
desired the most doesn't mean fucked the most, though.
people. Okay, well,
sure a lot
I'm not
of
saying
male
there's a
porn stars
metric.
are
I'm saying who's
undesirable.
fucked the most people. Christ.
I'd like to rewind the tape. I believe the first thing was, what band is the most fucked? And
I didn't say that.
you didn't?
No.
No, he didn't say that.
What
Oh.
man is...
Oh man.
I guess it doesn't even have to be a man. Like,
Yeah.
who's the most fucked person?
Yeah, because it can go.
And I can see how you would have misconstrued that now that I say it back to myself.
Andy Dick.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I mean,
That's your
maybe.
vote, Pat. You burned your.
Do I only
you burned
get-
your chance.
I don't. That.
You only
That's
get
it?
one.
I only get one.
Everyone
Yep.
gets
So
one.
Pat's on the bottom of the board already. I
Well,
can tell with
that
Andy Dick.
Sucks.
I'm gonna go with Ron Jeremy.
That's a good guess.
How do we figure the actual answer out?
I mean,
I don't think we can. I
Can
think
I
like
pick the U.S. Constitution?
Someone's got to be keeping a tally.
you want to be all edge and no point, just like a pizza cutter.
Fucking right. Without that pizza cutter, you just have a big old circle.
I fold it in half and eat it like a taco.
It's a big taco.
Well-
quesadilla.
according to Google, Durex claim, and this is just a group of people. Durex claims that Greek people have the most sex in the world weekly.
Yeah, have you ever had a euro?
They say on 164 times on average a year.
Eat more euros.
Per like the
Per
average person.
Person, yeah.
That's a lot of fucking. That's good for them, man.
That is a lot
That-
of fucking.
Yeah, that's busy work.
Like at that point, it's got to be like oh shit, it's 3 o'clock. It's time to
Okay,
go
here we
fuck.
go. 11 people who claim to have the most sexual partners in history. So you guys can make your claims, and I will tell you where
Okay.
they stand.
So I gotta think here. I'm gonna say I gotta try to think of somebody who's like not.
Okay, so Jake, you said Ron Jeremy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ron Jeremy is on the list. I'm not going to tell you where he is on the list until all the guests have gone
The
through.
person I'm gonna guess isn't gonna be on the list though because they probably haven't claimed it. I'm just guessing.
You don't know? Who knows?
Okay.
Make a claim.
What is your guess?
I'm gonna say Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Waldy?
Dennis Rodman.
Really? Is that what you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Fine.
then Jake wins.
Fuck yeah.
No, we can't go by that. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
we
if we need to go by like something to like.
Well, this
put
is
a
the
line
only
in the sand,
statistics
that
we
would
can go
be-
by.
That would be. The
So,
way,
do you want to
guess.
hear the 11
Yeah, there's-
people?
Sure.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
do, actually.
That's a good one.
Number 11 is Hugh Hefner. He claims to have had sex with 1,000 different partners.
He stopped at 1,000.
Oh, shit, dude. Waldy.
Is he dead?
Dennis Rodman is on there.
Number 10?
Yeah,
He's
you guys
number
were giving
10.
Me S about it.
Simon
didn't-
Cowell,
I was
Den-
halfway in.
Hey, Simon Cowell, Dennis,
Really?
Dennis Rodman,
must have fucked
and
up.
Jack Nicholson claim 2,000 each.
Huh. I can see Jack Nicholson for sure.
He's got more years on Denny though.
You like that, baby?
But Hugh had the most years of them all.
Right. Julio Iglesias
Sure.
claims to have had 3,000. Ron Jeremy, number 8, at 4,000.
And his are all documented.
I like how these are all dudes. Like, only dudes are the kind of people that are like,
That claim it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like- I fucked like
Dude, I
3,000
fucked like,
Like
I
40.
made 30,000.
if there is a girl that, you know, a female that had sex more than this, she would claim a lower number.
Comments below. What do you think?
Or maybe just not claim it all, because why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know. I mean, some people just, they do it, and that's their thing, and that's fine. Gene Simmons is number 7 with 4,600.
Fuck that guy.
Charlie Sheen, number
4,600.
6,
Yeah, he's paying for that now.
5,000. Okay, so number 6 was at 5,000. All right, here's a big jump. Warren Beatty claims to have had sex with 12,775.
I'm sorry, who's Warren Beatty?
He was Dick Tracy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
12,775.
I'm still surprised by Simon Cowell.
Yeah. John Holmes.
Can you imagine Simon Cowell? That was absolutely the worst sex I have ever had.
Ever.
Absolutely dreadful.
But now he'd be like, oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful,
It was
darling.
beautiful. Just
He's-
it would
he's not-
suck to
he's not
have
a
it would
negative
suck to
beautiful.
have it would suck to have sex with Simon Cowell, I guess, in his bad stage, you know.
Totes.
So who's John Holmes? Does anyone know who John Holmes is?
I've heard the name.
Okay. Oh, he's a porn star. Okay. He claimed 14,000. No, Wilt Chamberlain, as I said well earlier, has claimed 20,000.
I don't
Those
even
are all
know
like
if I'll ever meet 20,000 people.
I just think about
Yeah.
like you got to divide it by like how many days has he been on Earth
Yeah.
and
sexually active. Like, let's
yeah.
assume.
So, what he
14,
so
some
with
shit.
Wilt Chamberlain, it says this is the most famous number on the list. In Wilt's 1991 autobiography, A View from Above, he claimed to have been with 20,000 different women.
A View from Above is the title of his autobiography.
Yeah.
That's such a fucking douchey.
Well, because he's
Oh my
he was
God.
super tall though. Super tall.
It's true.
Um,
Still pretty fucking douchey.
all of whom,
I don't know who Wilt Chamberlain is either.
he's a basketball player.
Everyone
super
on
famous.
this list is a fucking douchebag.
Oh, number 2 doesn't get much more douchey. All of whom were single at the time and none of whom got pregnant, he says. That was based on an average of 1.2 women per day, every day, for his entire life.
How is he fucking a 20th of a woman? Or
Just
a
saying.
20th. A fifth.
Okay, are we ready for
Two
number
tenths.
number 2?
1/5.
Wait, he was only number 3?
He was number 3.
Oh my.
Dude, I'm getting.
Dude, number 2. As far as I can say, I don't know who number 1 is, but number 2, most superior douchey, Fidel Castro, with 35,000.
I bet all of that was
35,000.
consensual.
So it says here, in a documentary about Castro, a Cuban official in his inner circle claims he had sex with 35,000 women.
Wow.
At this point, like the numbers are like at a spot where like I don't even know if it's like possible.
No, it's. I mean, every single one of these people are for sure lying.
Yeah, full of shit,
Dude,
right? But
Yeah.
So I played on the house drum set last night, and it had 12 toms. It was insane.
So,
Yeah,
okay, so I was just kind of glancing over number 1. So number 1 is actually women. They're the Fokins twins. And now this claims to 177,500 each.
Huh.
it says they're prostitutes
Yep.
in Amsterdam,
Yep,
in
so-
the red light district.
So, our only ladies on the list are 2 of the oldest living members of the world's oldest professional. Louise and Martine Fokins are 70-year-old twins who were both prostitutes in Amsterdam's red light district for 50 years. They claim they had sex with 355,000 men combined in their run. That roughly comes out to 10 men a day each. Assuming they took 2 weeks of vacation every year.
Oh. That's good for them to take vacation.
Well, I mean, I feel you like should have.
You
a
have
little
to
bit.
at that point.
I mean, if you're fucking 10 people a day,
That's
that's a really
that's a tiring job.
That's
yeah.
a job, man. Someone's
Yeah.
got to do it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Good for them. So Ron Jeremy wasn't on their list.
Yeah, he was. He was number 8.
Oh.
He was just the more reasonable of the
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, he was a porn star, so it's realistic to
So
think that he
technically,
had.
did I get the highest?
No, Jake. did.
No, non-porn star.
You got the
Yeah,
highest
the highest
non-porn
non-porn
star.
but
And then, yeah.
I
Pat
got the
highest-
first place after first place.
And I got probably into last place.
What did you guess again?
Well, he made me stay at Andy Dick when I was obviously kidding, but that's okay. I initially had said,
That's all right, bud. Sometimes, you know.
What
You
did
lose.
you initially say?
Andy Dick.
But
So Pat got first
I said
place
Will
when it comes
Chamberlain.
to drug addict
Okay.
comedians.
You said Will Chamberlain?
he did.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh?
See,
Well,
That's what I get
too
for
bad
not
you
paying-
said Andy Dick, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
that's okay.
I guess that's what I get for not paying attention to basketball.
What did Joe guess?
I guess Justin Bieber. I was not guessing about him like saying that he would have like slept with them. It's just that he's a mega superstar in the age where people are a lot.
But he's
Less-
married.
What?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been
Oh.
married for like a year now.
Damn it! I was trying to pick like a
And
single.
then wasn't he married before to
No.
Selena?
But also,
No,
you know,
I don't
we
think
are
so.
in the age of like sex and stuff, but also keep in mind like the 70s were wild.
Well, yeah,
I'd
but
say the 60s. were
60s,
wild.
well, 60s and 70s, right?
And then the 80s,
people been
like,
fucking
yeah.
for ages, guys.
Yeah,
Pat wrote a book on it.
But
I did write a book on
Yeah.
it. I wrote a book about it.
Well,
It's a good book.
statistically, fucking is down.
Fucking's down.
Is fucking down or just babies?
Fucking's down.
Okay.
Like, you know how they do those, like, drug and, like, sex, like, a health quiz, like, questionnaires in high schools?
Okay.
Like, more and more young people are not having sex by the time they graduate high school.
You know, that's fantastic for my children because for me as a parent, that is a fantastic statistic to know right now.
Why? Everyone should just fuck everyone whenever they want.
Until they're
I mean,
like 18 would be good
yeah.
for me. Good for me.
18 and out of the house.
Yeah, I mean, out of the house. Would be great. Would
yeah.
be really great. Anybody actually see that video yesterday that just got posted and it's kind of going viral about that kid that had caught his parents having sex And then so she filmed him talking about it, and he's like just having a breakdown, just crying. Do you see that?
Sorry.
I have not seen
So he's like, you would be like this too if you heard it 3 times. Just freaking out. 3 times.
How old is the kid?
Yeah, I don't know, he's like 13 maybe.
So he knows.
You look younger than that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like 10.
Yeah, between 10 and 13, I would say.
He's too young to realize that that's a healthy thing for his
Yeah.
parents
Dude,
to be
his,
fucking still.
well, and 3 times?
Yeah,
what?
if you have a 13-year-old and you're still fucking, that's fucking great, man.
yeah.
good times.
Well, but 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
3 times he heard. Like, I'm going to, like,
careful, don't break my pen.
I mean, I really don't know, like, the basis. They don't go much into it in the video, but I mean, I guess I'm assuming like 3 times back-to-back type thing. That'd be my guess. I mean, I don't think he's heard 3 times over the amount of time, like over a period of time. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 times in that day.
I doubt that.
You don't? Well, you think
They would have to neglect him all day long.
But if
Are
he's
they of Greek ascent?
Yeah.
but if he's like 13 years old, he's kind of going to be doing his own thing.
Unless he sucks.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but like when
Yeah,
you
I
were
mean, just
when-
stop playing video games and get out of the fucking house and do something, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was
You're-
most
you
likely
brought
just
this on
playing
yourself.
video games.
That's a
probably.
that's
I
a
mean,
fair point.
Maybe
So-
that's the parents, like,
That's the way to
kind
get
of
him out
weird way to
off
get
his
him out of the
phone
house.
and
Like,
out of
oh, we gotta get rid of him.
Go ride your bike,
Yeah.
bud.
Let's get out and go play with your friends. Oh, you're not gonna? Listen to this. Listen to this, motherfucker.
You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah. Now I bet you want to leave. Yeah, call Brandon. Get
That
out
would
of the
be
house.
Call Brandon.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Call Brandon. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
I can't go to Brandon's house. His parents are fucking too.
They all want us out of the house, but we've got no place to go.
It's called the park.
Oh, dude. My kids want to go to the park all the time. I mean,
Do you have a park? near you?
yeah. They want to go to the park, but I mean, not without me. They won't do anything. They got to do it with me, and
Yeah.
that's awful.
My
Too.
I, like
I mean,
it's so funny
that's
to
a lot.
think our parents would just kind of like be like, all right, come back at nighttime or whatever. We just
Yeah.
go out into
Before
the
lights
world.
turned on.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
oh,
just
yeah.
do whatever, and we'd come back, and they'd be fine as long as they didn't get a call from either someone else's parents or the cops, and it
Right.
was just cool.
Right. So it's funny because I was actually talking to my daughter about this. I was like, just go somewhere. It's like, she's like, well, I don't know who's home. I'm like, when I was your age, I found out who was home by looking for the amount of bikes in the yard. Fucking go outside and fucking look. Look. Call. You've all got cell phones. Call.
Oh yeah, then
Call.
there's
Text.
especially no excuse.
Oh yeah, she's got a cell phone. Her friends got cell phones, but it's
That's terrifying.
It's TikTok or
It is.
nothing. I don't see her do anything but sit on YouTube. It's pretty intense.
Dude, there is nothing that sounds more horrific than like being a parent and having to like read through your kids' text messages. I'm not talking from like anything like the obvious. I'm just talking about how stupid their fucking conversations would be.
Yeah, probably pretty stupid.
I mean, I can imagine how dumb our conversations probably were.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're-
that's fair.
we're-
That's fair.
Like,
Have you listened to the last 20 minutes?
it's,
Your kids
Okay.
would be like listening to this podcast, but like, what the fuck, Dad?
Yeah. You're an asshole and a hypocrite.
oh yeah, no. I'm not, like, for real. I'm the worst. I mean, I could talk about all the dumb things they do, and it's okay because I've done so much worse, as far as I'm aware of.
Yeah, but the
Um,
thing is, they'll get there. They just need
As
some
far
time
as
to
you're aware
marinate.
of.
Oh yeah, that's that I'm aware of. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've told you about, like, I burnt my garage almost down, like, trying to film a Godzilla movie. Did I ever tell you about this?
No.
Dude,
Oh,
I
it's-
didn't hear. I don't think I've
Okay.
heard this.
Story time.
So,
Wait, you burnt it down?
no, I did not.
Okay,
so,
okay.
almost. So, me and my buddy Mike. fuck, I don't know how old we were. We're like probably like 15, 14 or 15. And we had my mom's old like over the shoulder video camera, you know, those big 80s ones or like 90s, I guess. And we were so stoked. So like we'd pop a VHS in there. We're like, let's make a movie. We're going to make a Godzilla movie. So I had like these action figures because, you know, 14, 15, I still buy action figures. So I guess the age doesn't matter. And I was like, so we built this like little city and stuff and we just started going at it. And I was like, you know what would be even sweeter? If Godzilla used his fire breath and burnt the city down. And you know what? That wasn't even the worst part. So we did that. I put like a tube, started, and that was awesome. And it worked, and it looked really cool. But then we were like, you know what else would be freaking cool? Let's put some gasoline in a bucket and light it on fire.
There's nothing to do with the story.
Just
of the
because.
Movie.
Nope, no. We just did it. And then, you know, I was like, cool, this is super cool. I feel like I'm prepared. I have a hose with a spray nozzle. Like, I'm going to put this shit out. And so I'm spraying it. And, you know, I hadn't learned the science yet that, like, that doesn't work. You can't just, like, water out a gasoline fire.
Yeah.
I wasn't. And if it did teach it at school, I wasn't listening.
I think that's an implied.
Yeah, obviously. So we that's working, and my buddy goes, you know what? F this. Boom! Kicks the bucket over.
Oh yeah.
And
As you do.
the whole garage floor, boom, engulfed in flames.
Oh my God.
Woof! And I'm like, oh shit, boom, and I'm slammed. The garage door is down because I didn't want the neighbors to see or anything, you know, like I'm doing this. And so I'm spraying gasoline fire off of my feet and trying to get it off the walls as quick as possible. And my buddy goes, he's like, I'm gonna go get some more water. And it's like, open the garage door, because he was on the other side where the garage door was. So open the garage door. And he goes, no, dude, I don't want the neighbors to see. And I fucking screamed. I was like, I don't want to die. And he runs out the door. He doesn't open the garage door. Runs out the door. Comes back. I see. I think this is it. I'm dead. I'm gonna die here. This was it. Godzilla, my biggest moment. And so I'm.
And is the camera rolling still at this
No,
point? Okay.
no,
I was gonna
no.
say we need to
I
find
watched
this shit.
that.
and so I'm spraying the floor, and it's starting to come off. And my buddy comes back, bless his heart, comes back like a cup of water, goes, psst, throws it on the fire, looks at it, pretty much defeated, runs back.
Gets another cup of water.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so,
What is this dude doing with his life right now?
no, we were dumb kids, man. He's a great dude.
All right.
But it was funny. And so eventually, I actually put the gasoline fire out. And but it stunk so bad. And so
How many cups of water did it take?
I think he got 2 cups of water, and then the hose got the rest out.
Gotcha.
So after this now, I checked the time, and I've got about 2.5 hours before my mom gets home to clear the garage of any burnt debris, which wasn't much somehow, and to get the gasoline fire smell out. So my genius plan was at my house I had 2 box fans. I ran to every friend's house because, like, you know, when we were kids, all of our friends lived within a 1 to 2 mile radius.
Yeah.
You know, because we all went to the same school. And I ran to everybody's house and I made a wall of box fans and blew it all out. And my mom never found out.
Hell yeah.
I
Until
survived.
she watches this podcast. But hey,
But hey.
dude, that gave me a brilliant, probably not brilliant idea, but my $1 million idea.
Box
So we-
fan wall?
Well, yesterday we were watching this show. 2 days ago, we were watching this show. It's basically like Cake Boss, but for Legos.
Oh, yeah.
And there's all sorts of shows like this on TV, right?
Mhm.
So what if there's a show where it's just kids in a very controlled environment, and they just say, like, whatever the fuck their crazy creative minds come up with, some dude has to like build that or do
That's-
that for them.
That
Okay.
sounds awesome.
And then,
Dude,
and then
for
the
real.
competition, because kids are like genius. They're insane and dumb, but they're also geniuses.
Oh,
in-
yeah.
in
Be-
weird,
well, because you're
creative
just like-
ways.
You just create the most nonsensical thing that scientifically probably could never work. But at the same time, when did we lose that?
Yeah,
Because
I haven't.
no.
it's true. Joe could be one of the. Just
Joe-
a bunch of kids and then Joe.
Yeah, it's just me and like a panel of 5-year-olds, and we're like discussing it. I'm just like, no, it needs to have a jetpack.
Joe's not like the host. He is a contestant with the children.
Or he starts off as a host, but then he gets competitive and like.
Yeah. That would be way better. Welcome to. Oh my gosh.
I think this could happen.
I think it should happen. It'd be hilarious.
I gotta patent that idea before
Each one
someone
of-
steals it.
Yeah,
now that
but the scary thing is
announced it.
each one of our podcasts is probably going to have really crazy, great ideas that we're going to just need to patent them all.
Well,
Gotta get that
at least
URL.
we have proof that they're here first. We'll post
Boom.
it on the date will be published and blah 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 blah.
So was it you guys that I was talking about my other $1 million idea? It's called Ancestry.com.
Yes.
Like
But
Ancestry.com, but it's just so you can make sure that you're not related to the person that you just met on Tinder.
Right. So like, it's a Tinder
It's such a good idea.
like a Tinder co-op to make
So,
sure.
This is my biggest issue at the moment, is that someone already bought the URL, but they're selling it for $8,000.
Damn.
So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. You can click on the link below.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We really should.
To fund
No, we got to make a
Ancestry.com.
yeah.
That is legitimately $1 million idea.
I
We're
want to
gonna-
know what their purpose for it originally was.
Yeah.
They've-
You gotta wonder.
Oh,
I think it's
shit,
just
was
because they
Epstein.
probably had the same idea
and
as
Harvey
me, and they're like, I'm just
Weinstein.
gonna buy this URL so that someone has to.
Oh gosh.
That's true. I know people that just come up with like wild ideas and then just buy the URL and shit like that.
Or just, anything like, I don't know, if it's like housepaint.com, they're gonna.
House
buy that.
bleeding?
House paint.
Oh, house paint. Got you.
House bleeding?
House
What-
bleeding?
Now,
Check if
what,
housebleeding.com
what happened?
is something.
what would house bleeding be?
Check if that URL exists.
Wasn't that in The Shining?
Housebleeding.com.
The house was bleeding in the shot.
So an
Oh, and
homage.
Shining
Amityville
fan
Horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it might have just been Amityville Horror.
Yeah, I
Right?
don't know horror movies.
Pat does.
What?
don't
Is
think the
is
house
the
is
house
bleeding.
bleeding from The Shining or Amityville Horror?
The Shining? Not in the Amityville Horror. As far
I
as
thought the walls bleed in them. Yeah, that's the stance I'm trying to take right now, I guess.
it happens in like Evil Dead.
Yeah.
I don't think. So the blood. The
If
blood.
only there was a website to tell us about this.
One thing at a time.
We need
One
to
thing at a
register
time.
this.
One thing at a time. I already got to look up housebleeding.com.
You're looking up house bleeding?
Yeah,
Nice, okay.
housebleeding.com.
I'm really excited to see what this is.
Site
Okay,
can't
okay.
be reached. It's unavailable. So that's open.
Sounds cool. We'll get that.
Housebleeding.com. But okay, now I have to look up the
I mean, URLs now are like real estate. People just buy
I know.
names that they think would be popular
Yeah.
in 10 years, and then someone will end up paying a stupid amount of money for it.
Yeah. Well,
Or if
it's
they
true.
see a startup company, they'll be like, oh, they don't have a website yet. I'm going to get that. Get that while it's hot.
That's interesting. I've never actually thought about that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You're right. The Amityville Horror movie the house looks like.
It's been a while.
The house. There's a scene right here. So
Okay.
the house, definitely the walls bled at one point in time in that movie.
Could you imagine housebleeding.com? Just all the references of.
So if you were going to make
it's
a
like
house,
a Wikipedia.
if you were going to
or-
make like a housebleeding.com site though, Joe, what would you do for that? What would that be? What would that look like?
Okay, so here, ready? So it's like it's a website that sells a circulatory system for your house. That way you know if you've damaged anything, because if you nick like the wall or something while you're carrying furniture in, it just starts squirting blood out of it. And then you know, it's like, sometimes you nick something, you don't really notice it, and then you go like weeks without, knowing that it's broken. This way, it just
The house bleeds.
instant feedback.
So it would just be like patch it like a.
It'd
So
be
like
like veins.
almost like a tarp.
It'd be like veins in
Would
the
it be a
house.
well, but if you cut your hand, you're going to bleed regardless of where it is. So with a house, though, you'd pretty much have to like. I mean, I guess you could do a whole bunch of veins, or you just like tarp it. Just put a tarp of blood.
No, there would be no tarp. It would have to be made of like some sort of meat.
So your house is going to be meat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's gonna be like a real like bleeding house, you gotta. I think we have meat. We got veins. It doesn't have to be like human blood. We can make some exceptions when it comes to that. And then like on top of all of this, we need to make like an intuitive control panel, right? So like when you've got the house that is bleeding at the moment, you can kind of go in and maybe you can.
I have a really
Maybe the
good
control
question.
panel just yes.
Okay, so
I can't figure out what the control panel will
well,
do, I guess, but
I would
it
say-
it needs to be there.
So
There's
here,
got to be a control panel.
so
Yeah.
so with the control panel, I guess the thought that went through my head, the question was, so let's say you were going to remodel, all right? Would the control panel be to like be able to shut off parts of the house, kind of like a
No, there would actually
Or
be
would-
like
if you-
sections of the house that would have like cloth like stretched around it, so you'd have to tie it off. And-
Okay, so like let's say I was going to remodel though, and I needed to take down a divider wall.
Yeah.
So if I start sledgehammering away at that, am I just getting shot with
Oh, yeah.
blood, or
Oh, yeah.
is the control panel? Can I turn that
First,
off?
Oh,
make
no,
sure
no,
that
you're-
it's not a load-bearing wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey. Yeah. That's the way.
Right.
Load-bearing limb.
Yeah.
But
so,
no,
So
yeah,
I'm
you-
just going to be just blasted with blood
yeah.
the
So
whole time.
let's consider the control panel like the tourniquet for the house, right?
Okay.
If you wanted to do reconstruction, you'd have to make sure there's no blood flow to that portion of the house.
Or if I did, it would just be a chance I'd have to take. I'd have to tarp everything down.
And
then,
do you know why the
Why?
house is bleeding?
Huh.
The house is bleeding because it keeps everything at a comfortable 98 degrees Fahrenheit
Okay.
on
If-
the inside.
Okay. Another
Pretty
question.
warm.
It's pretty warm, but you get used to it, right?
Another question. Another question though. If once again, if I were to take down a part of the wall for some reason,
Better
where-
use the control panel.
Right. And here, but my question: if I tourniqueted it,
We're gonna
is
call
that
it
a word?
tourniqueted.
Tourniqueted.
Yep.
Okay. So if I were to tourniquet it,
Yes.
Sounds right.
would it hurt it? Would the house hurt?
Do you hurt when you're tourniqueted?
Yes, but you're putting a circulatory system in,
You give the
not a
house
nervous
drugs.
system.
Oh, hey.
So is there a nervous will
So
I
we got to
hurt-
look and see if there's a housenerves.com.
Will I hurt? Because that's a whole separate thing.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I don't have a degree in that, so like I can handle housebleeding.com, but like somebody else is gonna have to take up house nerves.
I can
'cause-
take house nerves.
Okay, yeah, seems right.
I'll just paint your house.
Yeah, I'm into that.
There's
I'm a
no
good
house
painter.
nerves either.
What
so-
about the respiratory system? Or
Organ
digestive
infections?
system?
Yeah, Pat would be the digestive system for sure,
Wait, why?
because you have terrible poops.
I did have a
Wait,
good
doesn't
one.
that mean he's not an expert on it?
Yeah, I'm
I-
obviously doing something really fucking wrong.
well, but you know like what the limits of like a plumbing system is. You know,
You know what the worst.
you've
to prepare
taken it to
for.
the edge,
Fair. Okay, that's fair.
as we all have, but like not as a career.
Fair enough.
Wow.
I'm not going in on you. I'm just saying.
I didn't know pooping was my career.
Well, I mean, like you've made it so.
Dude,
You know, do what you love.
It's not a
impressive.
career, but it could be if you want.
It's not,
Never work a day in your life. You do what you love.
you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Pooping.
Oh.
All right, this is the first time we talked about poop.
Yeah, we actually made it pretty far without talking about butt stuff or poop this time.
It's over 40 minutes.
43 on my count.
Yeah, 43.
Damn, we're good. This is
However-
almost synced perfectly.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say, guys, we're really growing up.
We
the
are
first
growing.
thing we talked about, like, who's had the most sex?
Yeah.
We've grown.
We're a
We've
90s
grown in these,
era Howard Stern.
in these 45 minutes. We've really grown.
I'm proud of us, guys.
I am too, you know?
Oh.
I have a feeling this storm is about to get pretty gnarly.
I'll check the radar.
Yeah, I hope not.
I mean, it's just
It's
the
starting to get a little
temperature keeps
thicker,
dropping by like a degree every couple miles.
Sure.
and we're starting to see solid chunkies.
Yeah.
Solid chunkies. Name your sex tape.
Him my poop
Oh my
tape.
gosh, that's perfect. You heard him, Summer. Solid chunkies coming March 2020.
Oh, did someone order some solid chunkies?
Hey,
How
what's
am I
up?
gonna
Did you
pay
order
for
some
this?
solid chunkies?
Yeah,
I don't have any money though.
that.
I don't have any money, so
I guess.
is there any other way we can work it out? I hope Summer actually watches this because I think she's vowed that she's probably not going to watch our podcast when I
That's
told her
probably a
about
good
it.
idea.
Yeah.
I hurt.
Oh.
I hurt.
Holy shit.
So for the weather, there's a snow system that passed. Now it's green, but we might catch the tail end of and the second back end of snow.
I'm really worried about ice.
Yeah.
This thing can handle snow like a fucking champ.
Let's take a look at today's
Don't
weather
forget
with
what-
our meteorologist, Waldy.
Also, for those of you that
It's wet.
don't know, oh, sorry, Waldy, go ahead.
I just said it's wet.
It's wet.
It's wet.
It's what now?
I was gonna, because the listeners probably don't know that this is our van.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Dylan, and he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's got enough room for us to do what we need to do.
And apparently to be able to podcast while we do it.
That's
Hopefully,
just because we're resourceful fucking people.
We're,
Yeah.
we're just a bunch of
Could you,
resources.
point the camera that way just to let them see what we're seeing.
Yeah, I can
I
probably
mean-
flip it.
Yeah. What?
I'm just gonna. Ew.
Where's
think you can do
where's
that
the
in,
flipper? I don't think we can do it.
Is it? I look like a boomer on their fucking phone, just like. Is it fucking working?
Okay, boomer. I can't tell if it's working or not. Is it on?
It reminds me of that sloth picture of you.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
We'll try to
I
put
wish
a
I could
still
show
frame.
it to the camera.
Let's try to remember to put a still of that.
Yeah.
in the-
Okay, yeah. If like when I'm editing this, like at this moment, you just like right here. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good job, Joe.
Right here. Here it is again.
I'm gonna be holding it. It's gonna be like my face in my palm right there, and they'll have to like kind of like, you know, like.
What the fuck is that? Or if you can make it almost even zoom into it too if you needed.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
The world's mine.
Man, it's your oyster.
It's my oyster.
We got to do more things like that in this podcast.
I mean, we definitely can.
Like,
know.
here's a pony dancing on my hands.
Oh, I thought you
Good
were-
luck, Joe.
I thought you were gonna say talk about oysters.
Challenge accepted.
I love oysters.
Have fun.
You love oysters?
Yeah, they're great.
You know what? I I don't mind a couple, but they get a little. It's like green olives to me. They get really overwhelming really quick.
Now you get some Tabasco, some horsey.
Well,
that
that's-
is the sound too.
I mean, that's not good though, considering if you get sick of that really quick, because you're used to. I mean, I see people. You're supposed to eat like 30 of them.
Easily.
Of what?
Oysters.
Oysters.
If you're
I do
buying,
not.
I'm eating.
What?
Oysters.
Are they expensive?
Relatively for what you're getting.
Sure.
That should be the slogan for oysters. Oysters. You're buying, I'm eating.
Trademark in the comments below.
Like and subscribe.
Smash that.
I thought you were going to say that the slogan should be oysters. It's a lot for what you're getting.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was getting at too. But
Which
I like that one better.
I subscribe to that.
I'd like and subscribe for sure.
I'd like and subscribe. I'd smash that fucking like button. Smash that fucking like.
I mean, since we're talking about oysters, I guess you could say you would slurp that like button.
Oh, I'd slurp that like button.
Slurp it.
Yeah.
Does that work the same way?
We should say that now. Slurp that like button.
Maybe we will.
We could make it our thing.
But here's the thing. Do you remember what the nickname that you gave Jordan last night? Or, yesterday, I guess?
Kind of. It was. I feel like it was off that bad lip reading video.
It was.
It was like. Oh man. Shit. It was a good one too.
Pat, do you remember?
I don't.
Oh, you were like, do you remember? And you were like, about like you're gonna tell us.
Yeah, no, I don't.
After we're done with this one, we're gonna have to.
It's like Swirty McRoughbutton or something.
It's not that, but it's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like.
Oh, look at that fucking sign, dude.
Whoa.
Got taken out.
That took
Now
down.
wins.
I feel like it was like LaDante something.
Swartooth.
No.
Are you sure?
Yep. It was like a really like vowel heavy word. LaDante Squarefish.
Yeah. That's what.
And I could even be fucking it up a little bit, but like the bad lip reading thing was almost exactly. It was close.
Yeah.
I know Squarefish was one of them. LaDante Squarefish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh shit. That's funny.
I was seriously watching that like when we were staying at Jake's parents' house. I was like upstairs and just laughing my ass off in the dark, just watching
Yeah, I
that alone.
just see you just giggling, just giggling to yourself. Did you stay in his sister's room?
Yeah.
Nice. She wasn't
She
there.
had her own bathroom, dude.
Really?
Yeah, whole tub, shower, toilet, sink.
Did you? Or was yours just because yours was right next to it?
Mine was right next to it.
Oh yeah, we're starting to get some flakes, huh?
Basement was great because it was all nice and cool down there all the time.
Yeah. And there's a gym now.
Yeah.
Nice.
That used to be the music room.
Okay.
It was my studio.
Nice.
Nice.
He's doing quotes a bunch. Quotes a bunch.
Quotes a bunch.
Air
Quotes a bunches of oats.
Right.
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 No, you fucked it up. It's bunches of quotes.
Bunches. I have
What'd you
it.
say? Bunches of oats.
You
It's
missed
a
it.
quotes. It's a bunches of oats.
No, bunches of quotes, dude.
Bunches of quotes.
Honey bunches of quotes.
Honey bunches of quotes. I fucked that up.
Great cereal, by the way.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
Probably
All right,
top
honey
5.
bunches of quotes. It's honey flavored fortune cookies. Like not fortune
That's-
cookies. Oh
yeah,
no, that would
yeah,
be yeah,
that's it.
because then like you could like pour some milk on it, you dummy, and like
And then and once you take a bite, each one has a fortune.
A quote.
Yeah, a quote by somebody famous.
yeah, that's a great idea. Fortune cookie cereal, honey bunches of quotes.
Just your paper is just always
Soggy.
soggy. It's just
It's a lot of
just
work.
gets stuck to the inside of the cookie half the time. You gotta try and eat it
Have you
because
guys
you're not
noticed-
just gonna
Significant
dump
source
it
of
out.
fiber.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how fortune cookies do not tell fortunes anymore?
Yeah,
It's
it
like-
always just says something like
It's like, hey, if you try your best, that's a better chance of succeeding than if you didn't try that much. It's like, oh, that's not a fortune.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I opened one up once and it just said, "You're a good guy, Jim."
Good guy, Jim.
It was trash. My name's not fucking Jim.
Yeah, but if it was, you know how fucking blown your mind would be?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
be like,
What?
oh my god.
What is happening here?
Oh my god.
Jesus?
Jesus
Definitely not stoked on
Christ.
these semis right now.
Oh, there's one in the ditch already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
a car. Yeah, not a
Yeah.
semi.
What a dummy.
Well, yeah.
You just gotta take it easy, you know?
Just gotta take it easy.
But maybe they were trying their best and someone else wasn't taking it easy.
That could
It's
very
true.
much
Could-
be.
could-
too.
could be the
There's
way.
that.
And then they did their best and they avoided that person. So,
I mean, that's
Avoided
the
them
thing.
clear. Like all.
yeah, they just went in, but they didn't get taken with them.
That's true. Could be.
So, there's always two sides of every.
Did that water tower say Bloomington normal?
I don't. Maybe.
Yeah. doubt it.
Normal.
I swear it did. Just
Yeah.
a weird thing.
Oh yeah, that's Bloomington normal. Over there we got Bloomington strange.
Yeah. I like that Bloomington strange.
There's a bunch of nice people in there.
I'd love to have a strain of weed called Bloomington Strange.
That would be great. Dude, that's such a good name. We're coming up with so many good ideas for like things right now. That's a great name for a strain. We got Honey Bunches of Quotes. We have housebleeding.com,
HouseNerds.
housenerves.com, sister company, yet to be determined,
Ancestry.com.
and incestry.com.
And then my original idea, the game show for kids. Or
Yep.
And I'm
Whatever
still
you
gonna
call
paint
those.
people's houses.
He's good at it.
I'm more so interior painting. I'm really good with edging and ceilings and, obviously priming and normal coat painting.
And if it's a house from housebleeding.com, you're a body painter.
Yes.
I'm in that fucking
And I will be the
Lincoln
first
semi.
certified house body painter. So
Not only will he
you're
be,
gonna pay for it.
he just got his degree. Congratulations, Walt.
What?
Get at my
Yeah,
level.
Bloomington normal. Yep, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
That's a weird name. But we got to find Bloomington Strange now.
I'll bet they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you're so funny, fellas.
Like I
Ooh,
never heard that before.
Oh, never heard it. You guys are so original."
And then we just find out like they actually are strange, and that's how they like interact with people. And like
Oh,
that's the
shit.
first time we
Huh.
heard that.
We're talking about Peoria.
I had no
Nice.
idea. I thought it was just the name.
Shout out to Shannon Burns.
We're really close to where we stayed with why can't I remember his name right now? He was in Grayson.
Nate.
I think so.
I think it's Nate.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't remember much.
No, we played Harvard.
But
And I
I-
slept I like puked so hard I like fell into one of those big trash cans.
Oh God, I remember that. That was so good.
Ugh.
Those were the days, right?
So Harvard, right?
Durango.
Do you remember it? Do you remember how to play it? Harvard.
Oh no.
Okay.
I never played.
So it's like you set up a beer pong setup, like a pyramid for throwing the
Yes.
balls into,
Okay.
and then you put a flippy cup on the table, right?
Okay.
So what happens is you play flippy cup like down the row, and I think it's like 4 people or something. So the first person to finish their flippy cup set gets to go and shoot, and then as soon as they shoot the ball and get it in, that person has to drink it or whatever. So you end up drinking at least twice per turn.
Oh. Okay.
And it goes crazy. It's like a race,
Yeah, and then you got wrecked that
Yeah.
night. We found you in the garbage can.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm pretty sure you I remember you legitimately were sleeping in that
Yeah.
I found him.
No, there's a
I mean, it
picture
was-
somewhere.
Yeah, he was on
We'll
the
put
ground.
that picture right here.
We don't.
I don't know if we
I
have
don't-
it.
We don't have that picture.
If we don't,
I'll just put an X there.
Yeah, put big red
Or just
X.
this.
But no, but I remember we found he had tipped the garbage can over, and was sleeping in it,
Oh.
head first into that garbage.
Yeah, I woke up and needed to wash my hair.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Because there was garbage in the garbage. It wasn't
Plus
an empty
his throw
garbage.
up, right?
Dude,
And
that was
I would assume his throw up. Yeah.
that was the craziest place. He had pet swans. He had 2 pet swans.
Yeah. I remember that.
They were dope.
Were they nice?
Oh,
They were just
super
out
nice.
there. They didn't come up to us or anything. Yeah, they were just there. They had names, I guess.
So they weren't like house swans?
No. House swans. Houseswans.com. Trained to not bite your children. Houseswans.com.
If one bites your children, you get a full refund.
Yeah.
Money back guarantee.
No, if one bites your children, you get another one for free.
Dude, at
If that one
some
bites your children, then you fucking put that on yourself.
Yeah.
You bought 2
Okay,
swans.
we're good.
No,
Okay.
you got to buy 2 first. You know, buy 1 swan that bites your children. Shame on you. No, maybe it is 2. Yeah, buy another swan and it
But
bites
if
your
you
children.
act
Shame on
now,
me.
You can get a third one completely free. Just pay separate processing and handling.
Thank
so,
you.
Houseswan.com. Believe it.
Swans. Plural.
Oh,
You
well,
have to get
Does it exist yet?
well, House Swan is not there, but
House swans.
House Swans.
Plural. There's
could-
not
it might
just
be.
one. It's a horrible business model if you only have one product.
Oh no, I did do House Swans. I did that
And it was
free.
nice.
And it wasn't.
It was good, and all was good.
And it was good.
Let the
Yeah,
race
those-
begin.
Grayson was awesome though. Those guys were cool.
They were dope. And they did their I know his last name was Christ. He did
yeah,
our
Nathan Christ.
we stayed at Ben Remmel's house.
Ben Rummel's house. Yep.
Yep.
Not Rummel. Remmel.
Okay.
No,
This
yeah.
is a different guy.
We
Ben.
stayed at Ben's
Yep.
house and,
And
Nate
Nathan
Christ
Christ.
did
Yep.
our first album cover.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's an awesome album.
And I'll put that right here.
Yeah, he drew it. It was
right
awesome.
here.
It's right here.
Damn you guys. Fuck.
Joe's gonna have to put all this shit in. It's gonna
That was hard.
copy and paste. So back to house swans.
House
We
swans.
should probably buy
That was
that.
hard.
We should probably buy that just in case they make a sequel to
Oh,
Black
that-
Swans,
Yeah?
where
Black Swans?
she's retired from ballerinaing, and she becomes a house mom. House swan.
House
A
Swan.
house
Yeah.
mom or a house swan?
Whoa.
Because house mom could be good. That's got to be something.
But that's
Housemoms.com.
we're gonna
House-
get many different.
House mom?
You're gonna get a lot of different
Housemom.com?
searches.
I mean, you're either going to get something totally PG or totally not PG.
House
yeah, I
mom?
doubt there's a
Let's talk
PG-13
about
house
let's talk about
moms.
websites that can either be very PG.
It's called Real Housewives of
Dude,
LA or
no, housemom.com is not taken.
Dude,
Wow.
that one is
That-
actually a really good, that one's going to be bought at some point.
That's
yeah, we
one.
should see how much it is.
All right.
How much is it?
Housemom.
Domains.
By the
okay.
time you guys see this, we might have already bought housemom.com. Check your web browser right now. Type it in right up there.
It's an additional service to Bleeding House.
Yeah.
If your house just needs a little loving touch, go to housemoms.com.
If your house is bleeding, she will put a Band-Aid on the boo-boo.
We are the house moms.
We are thehousemoms.com.
It went to the wrong thing.
okay.
Whoa, dude.
What the
Fuck
fuck
you,
are you
man.
doing? Fuck you!
And
No
spray
space.
fucking snow all over your fucking.
All right. Keep talking. Housemom.com is taken, it says.
Well, somebody bought it then.
Yeah.
Jeez, we didn't even air yet, and
Oh.
you guys are already stealing
Wait,
ideas.
Damn.
But I could still can buy it. Oh, well, that's
much?
House's mom. That's
House's mom.
House's mom.
Can you imagine if you wanted housemom.com and you saw that and you're like, I guess House's mom is fine.
Or could it be House This Mom, where you're finding homes for moms?
Finding
that's
moms
fine.
for homes.
Oh, so somebody did buy housemom.com.
And they're
But
selling,
it's there's just no one. They're not doing anything with it.
Such a waste.
Well, they are. They're gonna.
Yeah, they're
They're trying to sell it to guys like us.
And right now, they're like, Oh, someone's talking about
Oh
it.
yeah,
We're gonna get an email.
housemom.com. Like, oh,
It's like, hey, I heard you like housemoms.com.
So you know what? Since we don't have the rights to it, do nothing with housemoms.com. Nothing.
Wait a second.
I was gonna say something, but I had nothing.
Yeah, I probably ruined your
What were you
thunder.
gonna say?
I wasn't. I just put the microphone to my mouth and like was gonna just force something out, but nothing came.
Nice.
Story of my
Sometimes
life.
that's when the best shit comes out, though.
Yeah, yeah.
The weird shit, you know?
Cape Ron.
Really dark shit.
The really dark shit.
Shit.
The shit we have to cut out.
Yeah.
What? What part?
We're saying that. What is happening? What is that?
It's a GPS, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm going all audio, no
Nice.
visual.
Okay.
So
I
let's
thought-
talk about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, building off on what we were getting at earlier. Let's try to make a list of websites that could either be very PG or very R-rated.
All right, you tell me, and
X-rated.
I'll be the one. that
Hotmail.com.
will- Hotmail.
Depending on how you spell it, yeah.
Well, how do you want it spelled?
I had a friend actually when he was younger. He was like pretty bad at spelling,
Yeah.
and he typed in the wrong Hotmail because he had a Hotmail, and we were
Yeah.
at school, and it was
It's
just like,
definitely-
nope, oh,
yeah,
not that.
That's definitely taken then.
Well, yeah, yeah.
It's an email service.
First.
And
I know,
it's a
but
mail
that's
service.
such a funny play off of
Okay,
it.
okay. So what else now?
Man, I thought this would be easier.
Anybody got any ideas in the comments below? We'll look at those and we'll talk about it next time if anybody does it. If not, we're going to continue trying to think.
We're gonna keep thinking in silence.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
like Squidbone. Squidbone.com.
Oh.
Joe.
Why don't you smash that decline button?
And
Oh,
we're
no.
back.
Yep, you know. There's options.
So I'm seeing here that we got low battery on the audio
Okay.
recorder.
Well,
So we might have to.
Maybe we should take a break and also figure out where those guys are at and if the storm gets worse.
right.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, I mean it's been over an hour.
Yeah, it's been like an hour 15. I think we should try to record for like hour and a half, hour 15. So I just have some space to cut if we want to try to make it.
Wiggle room.
Yeah.
Full length.
Well, then why don't we just keep going for another 10 minutes? I'm pretty sure the battery's got 10 minutes.
I don't think it does.
You don't think so?
No, it's completely zero.
Oh, yeah, we're at zero battery.
Yeah.
We're gonna call her done.
We're
for
gonna
now.
call her quits for the day,
Thanks
huh?
for sticking around.
So,
it's okay.
you know,
if this one's a little under an hour, that's okay.
take her easy and
You know,
yeah, take it easy.
just make sure you're putting your stuff where it belongs.
Clean your butt.
Bahama,
And-
bye.